Okay, so talking about hoof angles and the different researchers and stuff, Gene Ovnick, Jesse Jackson, and then somehow Hildred Strasser from Germany got her junk in there, which what she amounts to is not corrective trimming. If you start really reading up on it, it's plastic surgery on the hoof to force it into a shape that it wasn't designed to have. Okay? So, but what you have now is you have all these people over here that are taking a combination of everybody's stuff and putting it all together and calling it natural hoof care. And they're teaching you that the hairline should be 30 degrees and the toe angle on the front feet should be 45 degrees. And yet, in the next breath, they're talking about, oh, you know, we're patterning this after the wild horse. They're not catching the error here that the original research shows that the angle of the hoof, of the hooves, is far greater. So, Gene Ovnick studied wild horse feet. Okay, this is an article by him called Wild Horse Hoof Pattern Offers Help for Domestic Hoof Problems. Okay, so you need to look that up on the net and read it. Okay, and the mapping, this is the mapping of the wild horse hoof. Where the breakover is, this is the breakover line. This is the apex of the frog, the center of the foot. Okay, now, what I want to find here is what he says about hoof angles. Just a second here. Okay. First of all, toe length ranged from 2.5 inches to 3.4 inches. Okay? Now, where is the angle? Okay. Dorsal, here we go. Dorsal hoof wall angle measured with a hoof gauge was in the range of, get this, 57 to 68 degrees. Wow. 54 to 62 degrees and 51 to 57 degrees in horses originating from soft, sandy, packed sod and gravel and hard rock environments, respectively. Okay? I want you to remember that. That hoof angles, okay, weren't even just up to 50 to 55, that they actually went, because we're going to do a little paint, well, what I just did, you know, changing the hooves and paint, pulling the toes out and back and forth, 57 to 68, 54 to 62, 51 to 57. Okay? So that's front and back feet. Be 57 in front, 68 behind, 54 in front, 62 behind, 51 in front, 57 behind. You know, there was no exact, but it was a high range of degree of toe wall angle, wasn't it? Okay, so let's go back to our toe pictures. Okay, now I got this little doohickey-wocky here to find angles. Okay, now this ain't gonna be exact, but we're gonna take these toes from 45 degrees to up to, what did I say? My goodness, some were 68. That's almost straight up and down. And we're gonna see how it affects this right in here. Let's get rid of some of that. And let's make this just a little bigger. Oh, wait a minute. I don't want to mess up my foot over here. Hold on. Like I said, I don't want to put it on hold because then I'll just have zillions of clips, which maybe you'd prefer that. Oh, man. move you out of the way. And let's make you a little bigger, about the size of a real horse's foot. There we go. Okay. And let's get you out of the way for now. Actually, we should do it on this one here. That would be interesting. Okay, so what do we got here now? Let's see what we got here about. This is not that easy. Try and hold this here. I'm not going to be exact here. Okay, so this foot is, just a minute, I have to pull it off here and read it, almost 50 degrees at the dorsal wall angle here. Okay, so let's see, just a minute here. We start out with 50, well, I said almost. Let me read it more exact. Yeah, almost 50. Almost 50 degrees. Now let's take this, just a second here, and do I want to do the whole wall? Let's see what, I haven't tried this yet. Let's just do the wall and the sole. Okay, now let's pull it out. And see what degrees this is. Okay, that's at about 35 degrees. Okay, but you see the different effect it has on this here. Okay, now let's take it. Wait a minute. Let's do from here. Okay, let's back it up to about okay, let's see what this is. That is 55 degrees. Almost. Let's take it to a little more. See how the toe's getting shorter? How long is that toe? How long is that toe? Okay, right there, 3 inches. Okay? And this angle here, the toe wall is 3 inches long, and the angle of the toe is, let's see, is a little over, about 55 degrees. Okay, so now let's take it forward again. Remember, from here